What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Banker Gerald here with another video update. It's a new day. It's January the 20th, 2022, and I'm excited to be alive. Just wanted to start off with that. Nothing about, any platform, nothing like that. Just starting the day grateful. Now, let's get into it. Futurestrade.io. There's been a lot of talking. There's a lot going on in the Facebook group. There's a lot of FUD being thrown around like crap on a wall. And I'm going to share what I think about it. This is just my opinion. All right? There's a few things, okay? Before I get started in those few things, I want to remind everyone that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. And I'm not your financial advisor, all right? I'm just a dude on YouTube that's showing y'all how I am cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more, nothing less. If you like this content, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be notified and updated about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you go ahead and hit the notification bell as well. The first thing I want to address today is obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but there was a notice placed in the Futurestrade.io Facebook page. And I won't read the whole thing, but someone named John Botting, all right, posted in the Futurestrade.io page. And a lot of what he said had to pertain to people posting their earnings on social media platforms. And he said this. He said, so with a media, I'm dotting. It says, and we are getting stricter on compliance, generally to protect the company and active members of our community. So with immediate effect, there can no longer be social media posts made with screenshots of your back office that show proof of incomes. From this point forward, it is forbidden to make any statements about how much you are earning with Futurestrade on any social media channels or to any prospective customers. All right. It also goes on to say, obviously promoting the various products and packages is and always will be allowed and should be done. We do want to continue to grow our membership. So they want members to join. They want people to be a part of the platform. That's great. The problem is how we share our income. So I get it for a post on Facebook saying, hey, I made $10,000 just today, and then posting the $10,000, in your account balance or whatever. All right. I get how that can be misleading. Anybody can take screenshots, even from my page, and pretend that they are making that money to try to entice people to join the platform. Granted, I get all that. Here's my problem as a person who promotes his personal journey on YouTube. Showing my income is a part of my personal journey. One. So that I have to seek clarification on what this John Botting is talking about. But that's not even the most important thing. My thing is, who is John Botting? And what relation to Dylan, the CEO, the person who's running this platform, does he have? Is he a part of Dylan's compliance team? Is he part of Dylan's fan club? I don't know. But here's what I do know. Before I stop sharing Futurestrade on this here platform, I need to hear Dylan say out of his mouth that it's not allowed to do it. I don't know who John Botting is. Dylan has not introduced John Botting to any Futurestrade community as anybody that I've seen. And if I'm wrong, somebody find the link and tell me where Dylan introduced this John Botting as anyone of importance in making rules about the compliance of this company. If that has happened, then great. I'll consider how I share how I share a platform like Futurestrade. Of course, it has nothing to do with any other platform but Futurestrade. So any other platform, I share how I see fit until they tell me that it's against their compliance rules. But I want to hear that from somebody that actually has the title of compliance manager or something. Because, and this is no shot at John Botting. I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm sure he has the best intentions for the company at heart. But he has not been introduced to me as anybody of that kind of rule-making power by anyone that has the rule-making power. Dylan has done announcements on so many things. Not once have I heard him do an announcement about compliance, how we share, or this John Botting. So until I see that, I'm going to share how I see fit. All right? That's just how I see it. And if Dylan decides that he wants to lock me out, then me and Dylan will just have a peaceful conversation about why he shouldn't. And then, of course, if Dylan comes to me and say, hey, man, he's my compliance dude. Let's just, don't jump down him too hard. All right. He's just trying to do his best for the company. Then cool. You know what I'm saying? Dylan knows how to contact me. All right. But until I hear it from Dylan, which I feel like I should, not some John Botting. No disrespect, John Botting. But I want to hear that from his mouth. All right. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and share my screen. And I want to share what's going on in my journey, if you don't mind. All right. So right now I have a total balance of $18,000. I've been trying periodically to withdraw. And this morning I was actually able to get a $9,999 withdrawal to go to the next space instead of telling me that I reached some daily limit. Now, the official word from the support team that I have talked to on the homepage is that they're having some issues right now and they're trying to work them out. All right. But here's some good news that I have to report, that I have gotten this $9,999, of course, minus some fees. And it's cleared into my wallet, just waiting on the confirmations. So I also got a note this morning saying that there was a worry that it wasn't paying. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is paying. I actually just received this minutes ago. So that's FUD. I'm here to debunk that FUD. It's at least paying your boy BOJ. And we know how some of y'all get, oh, well, you're a YouTuber. You're a YouTuber. Of course they're going to pay you. Well, if everything was perfect over here for YouTubers, I'd be able to take out this $18,000 I have in my account balance. All right. So I want to talk about the newest plan that they have real quick. It's 150% after 6 days. I was watching a video earlier today, and there was someone that was a little bit disgruntled, and he was talking about Futurestrade and, and the reason I bring him up right now, and I'm not going to talk about the specific instance that he's talking about, but he gave some numbers out. And he said that if 100 people, we had 100 slots, if those 100 people all spent they all, deposited $30,000, right? He said that would be, 30,000 times 100. That's 3 million, right? 3 million in deposits. Now, the next thing he said was this package would turn that 3 million into 7.5 million or something like that, which that's wrong. 150% of 3 million is 4.5 million, if I'm not mistaken. The 100% comes with the investment return. The 50%, of course, is half of that 100% that you put in. So half of 30,000 is 15,000. 15,000 plus 30,000 is 45,000. So you're turning 30,000 into 45,000 in 6 days. All right? That's what that's doing. And of course, we all know those kind of trades are very, very doable. Now, I ain't done them because I ain't a trader, but there are master traders And, out there like Dylan, pretty much from what he's shown us, he's damn good at what he does. I won't be the one to call him a master trader. Don't quote me on that. But he seems to be good at what he does. There's things that they offer, 20% for the investor, 20% for the upline, 3 free slots, these codes you get, all right? And I got some news about how to redeem these codes. So let me look into my phone here in my conversations. And one of my downline folks, he said, FYI, support responded and told me this. This pertains to the codes. It says, yes, please contact support once the funds are added. So this is under the hypothetical situation that to get into the $10,000 plan or the 200% package, whichever you have a code for, you should add your funds, whoever you are that is getting ready to use a code or have a code given to you. You want to add your funds with the add fund part. Okay. You want to put it in there. You top up your 10,000 or whatever it is that you're putting in, whatever plan that you're getting a part of with the code. Once you do that, your funds will be here in the back office for you. They'll be in your account balance. At that point, it says you want to contact customer support. All right, which is, as we go back to the home page here, it is this box down at the bottom where it says we're offline. You want to try to catch them when they are online. That'll be a faster experience for you. And you go ahead and let them know that the funds are added. They're going to ask you for your username, of course, as they'll need to set up the 4% package for you because it's no longer available to purchase on your own. All right, support has to set it up for you. There's also no expiry date for them meaning the codes at the moment. If they add an expiration date, you'll have plenty of notice. All right? And they can only be used once. So once these codes are used, you can't use them again. All right? So just to bring a little bit of news about that. So yeah, that's where we are right now. There was a little bit of FUD going on, and I wanted to talk about how I felt about it. There's some people that said that Futurestrade is no longer paying. Well, that's not true because I just withdraw $9,999. All right. It came to me in less than 24 hours because obviously I tried to do that this morning and it came just then. So what I was suggested to do by support was wait till that one cleared and then try the next one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to withdraw here from this balance another $9,999. I'm going to try to stay under that $10,000. Okay, and now it still says we've exceeded the daily limit. So we're still waiting on them to fix those issues. The word from support, again, to remind you all, is that those that are experiencing those issues, be patient with them. They're trying to work them out. They are aware that those are going on, and they're trying to work it out, all right? For those of you that have an issue with how Dylan is handling different situations or whatever, he's already asked us in his live stream of the day to just incorporate patience when you're dealing with him. And I respect that because at least he's willing to tell us, hey, we're not going to have everything perfect. We're growing, and we're probably growing faster than we ever thought we could. So, that's fine. I don't have any problem with that. Growing pains are good. They hurt for a little while, but they're good. All right? And then, of course, the last thing that I actually started off with was that compliance deal. If there's an issue with compliance and how we share in Facebook groups and different stuff like that and on our Facebook pages, fine. I have no issue with that. I'll just get on here and show y'all's homepage. That's cool. I don't have to go into my back office. I can just keep cranking that crypto for myself. And, you guys run the risk of possibly not getting more people exposed to the platform. But I want to hear this from Dylan. I don't want to hear it from some person that I'm considering random at this point just because they have some moderation title in a Facebook group. I want to hear from the boss. Other bosses want to hear from the boss. I want to hear it from the boss's mouth. I don't want to hear it from one of your peons. I don't want to hear it from one of your peoples. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to brag or boast, but BOJ is at one of the top ranks in your platform. So if there's going to be an issue with how I promote, the way I promote, how some of the other YouTubers promote out here that may be modeling me, I want to hear this from Dylan. All right? Now, of course, this is not me trying to create any FUD either. All right? I want to be very clear about that. And there's no disrespect to John Botting. And I hope I'm saying his name right, because people mess my name up all the time, and I don't want to mess other people's names up. So that's that. But I got to hear from Dylan. All right? So, Dylan, let us know what's good. Do a YouTube video on it. If it's urgent to the people, they'll reach out to you too. But that's where I'm at. Futurestrade is still paying. Okay, it just paid me, and we're gonna keep on trying to do withdrawals till we can, get the money that we're supposed to get out of here. And matter of fact, we got some plans getting ready to end, and we want to make sure, we got a couple more days. Let's see. I want to look at my investments real quick. We have a couple more days on this 200% plan. We got 5 more days. 5 days left. So next Wednesday, I think, I'm supposed to be getting back 40 plus bands. So, and let alone all these other plans, I have some inspired 6 days, 7 days, 3 hours, you know what I'm saying? And I have a balance, and I want to be able to withdraw it because diversification is important to me. All right. I did get some of it, which is very, very promising. I'm very happy about that. And I'm very excited to say that Futurestrade did pay me, especially when other people were saying, and monitors out there, they're saying, oh, it's not paying anymore. So, Futurestrade, you have an opportunity here. You really have opportunity to set yourself apart. This is the time frame where things start to get a little tough for platforms. A couple months in, it's really gaining popularity. People are on Facebook, in the Facebook pages, singing the praises, talking about how it has changed their life. They're buying packages for other people and all of this stuff. Like, this is the best thing since sliced bread. If this thing were to go away today, I'm sure a lot of those people would be hurt, because some of them probably put their life savings in this thing. And we know here at BOJ, that is not how we get down. Yes, my balance is large. Yes, it is. But I'm still abiding by that rule personally of never investing anything that I'm not willing to lose. All right? Nothing changes. Just because the platform is doing extremely well does not mean you go and you blow the whole boat on it. Maybe you should go get yourself some more boats. So if one boat sinks, you have more boats to hop on and ride around in. All right? That being said, put your 2FA on everything. Your platforms that will allow you, and your wallets, because crypto is the wild, wild west. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. If you like this content, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. All right? I will see y'all in the next video. We got some stuff to talk about today, but I wanted to make sure I started with that because it was the most recent on my mind. Some things had happened, and I just wanted to get my thoughts out there because this is just based off my journey. That's all. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.